It all starts with you are the center of your universe. You are the center of your reality. What you see, you create. We attract the things that we have. There's some stuff that is out of our control. I get that. But what do? We blame. We point fingers. It's like, well, that wasn't my fault. Nobody says it was your fault. But it's up to you how you react to that situation. That is 100% your responsibility. And you can only work with that right now in this moment. Because a minute ago, that happened. That's come and gone. History. You cannot worry about what's in a minute from now. Heck, I could hit the ground in a minute from now. I don't know. Right? We can only control right now. How we feel right now is the only thing we can control. Our subconscious. You all heard about it, right? The subconscious, you can look at it as your computer's operating system. It runs in the background, okay? It takes everything in, all the information. Everything goes in. Everywhere you go, it picks it up. Consciously, subconsciously, it doesn't matter. So when you're in a coffee shop, for instance, you can have a conversation with the person right across from you, but your subconscious picks up everything that's going on around you, and it just puts it in. But here's the cool thing. Your subconscious does not differentiate between good and bad. It just is. It's your beliefs and your thoughts and all the conditioning that you have that's attaching value to that. So I personally, I don't watch the news anymore. Because it's like, if I can cut out negativity in my life, I cut out negativity in my life. And that goes with people and everything. And I cut family out. I really have no contact with my family because they were not conducive for my well-being. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because it's my life. It's your life. It's your responsibility. Okay? Is it hard to kick out family? Well, it wasn't for me, but I know for some people it is. You know, because we have that moral obligation. But again, that's just part of our programming. So our subconscious, it just is. It doesn't judge, nothing. It's just there. So it's our conscious that is putting value to it. And when we're thinking of something, it's going in our subconscious. It's kind of like a library when you're doing research. You know, when you go in the library and you say you want to research, say you want to research mindset, okay? You're going to go find all the books that you can find on the mindset, on the brain, on the cognitive, on psychology, all of that, right? Well, our subconscious automatically does it for us. It goes in the archives and it's like, wait a minute, this is familiar. I've seen this. Okay, so it brings it forward. And that, which is kind of like the self-fulfilling prophecies. It's like, oh wait, yeah, Gesundheit. It's like, oh yeah, I've been there, I know this. And this is how we form those neural pathways because now it's like confirmed. Okay? But so be aware of your thoughts because our thoughts happen in the conscious. They happen right now. So somebody did this with me the other day and I failed, which is okay. So do this. Let's see if this works for you guys. Okay, now put it on your on your chin. Yeah, where's your chin? Right? I did do this, and then I said, put it on your chin. Your chin is here. Right? But this is what I'm saying. We don't even think that we're thinking a lot of times. We do so many things automatically just by imitating. It's like little kids, for instance. Look in the mirror. Your kids will show you what you're doing. You know, your little syncrasies that we're doing and funny things, right? And it's the same with our brain. Most of the time, we're not even aware that we're thinking. But we can only think right now. Right now. This is the only thing we have control over is right now. Love. Love yourself first. Because if you do not love yourself first unconditionally, and I have to tell you, I mean, my body is having a mind of its own, okay? But I love everything of it. I love my flabs here, my Dunlap, you know, everything. I just work with it because it's part of me. I love it the way it is. I love it unconditionally because here's the thing. Who here has tried to pour from an empty cup? Not much coming out, is there? Not often. Right. It's the same with us. How can we love and give love if we do not love ourselves first? If our own cup isn't full, how can we give love to others? Which brings us to forgiveness. This was huge for me. I had to learn to forgive my mother. That was hard. And for the longest time, I thought it's like, I have to forgive, I have to actually tell the person, I forgive you. I'm sorry, all of that. You don't. You don't do it for the other person. You do it for you. You do it so you can move forward with your life. Okay? But here's the thing. Don't just forgive the others for what they've done to you. Forgive yourself. Again, with the self-love. It starts with you. Forgive yourself. Say, I'm sorry for not realizing. I'm sorry for being stuck wherever I was stuck. Okay, it starts with you. So take action. What can you do? For instance, it's like in my book, I'm Vanna. It's actually a workbook. So each chapter, I pose a question at the end for you to answer, and each chapter has a little exercise in there. So on the love and the forgiveness, for instance, for 30 days, in the morning when you get up, look in the mirror, say your name. So for me, it's Beenie. I love you for. I love you for your smile. Beenie, I love you for your sense of humor. Tell yourself all the reasons why you love yourself. Do that every day for 30 days. And do a journal. Write down your emotional state you were in when you started, when we're feeling down and everything. Write that down. And keep that journal for the 30 days and see the changes in you. Okay, and always do it with a smile, of course. Same thing with forgiveness. It's like, Beenie, I forgive you for your shortcomings. I forgive you for whatever it is you need to forgive yourself for. Do that also for 30 days. It's so, so powerful. And then be grateful. Always, always be grateful, because there's always something to be grateful for. Sometimes it's just a lesson in what not to do. I'm grateful for my mother, and people look at me and say, how can you be grateful for her? She almost killed you. Because she gave me life. Because she didn't kill me. Because she taught me what not to do as a mother. Okay, that's what I'm grateful for. Doesn't mean I have to have her in my life. Doesn't mean we have to have a relationship. But I can still be grateful for those lessons.